Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a fun little, well, it's not a big haul. It's three fragrances, but these are fragrances that I got out of pure, I don't know, I'm not going to be dramatic and say desperation, but frustration, curiosity, because they are three fragrances that really are not readily available in the United States. And I'm so sick of these perfume releases that I'm very interested in that are not happening in the United States. They're happening in other countries, not here. So if you want to see these three little fun gems I picked up on eBay so I could get my hands on them, stick around. And of course, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Limelight Lass, and I'm all about fragrances, and I love fragrances that get you noticed, that stand out. And of course, if you live in the United States or one of the places these fragrances are not available, you would stand out, I guess, wearing them because no one else would have them around you. So we're going to get started. And of course, thank you to all of my subscribers. I am creeping closely to my 1,000 subscriber goal. And I really appreciate those of you who have been helping me along. And keep in mind, people, some of you have mentioned this. I love when you guys mention this in the comments, but my 13-year-old son did say that when I hit 1,000 subscribers, he will record the teen son rates my perfumes video, and I think it's going to be very entertaining. So if you want to see that, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And of course, you can hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. That definitely helps my analytics and all that as well. So okay, I'm going to get right into these fragrances that I got on eBay. Side note, I had tried this first one I'm going to talk about. I tried to order on that Look Fantastic website, which is supposed to, they have some of these, fragrances from other countries. And it seems like a United States company. And I've seen other fragrance YouTubers from the US order from them. But I've tried twice. I tried to order this, and I tried to order another one on my list that I don't have yet, but the Olympia Solar. And they'll let me place the order, and then the next day I get an email saying your order's canceled because we can't deliver to your area. And I'm in Pennsylvania. So I don't know if someone can tell me what the deal is with Look Fantastic and why they will not deliver to Pennsylvania, but maybe to other states, or which states they do. I don't know. I'm very confused about it. But anyway, so the first fragrance I have here is Chloe Nomade Eau de Parfum Naturelle. And I was very, very excited about this one because it's the natural, all natural version of Chloe Nomade. And I love Chloe Nomade Absolute. That is my favorite Chloe Nomade. It's my favorite Chloe. And it's also one of, I would say, my top, definitely in my top probably 15 designer fragrances. I have a lot, but I consider it one of my signature fragrances in the fall and winter, but it's so good. So this Naturelle version, I was very excited about. This is the bottle. Very pretty. And this one is so summery. It is absolutely perfect for this time of year. So this one has top notes of dates and mirabelle. Mid notes are Egyptian jasmine and freesia, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, and oak moss. Now, this does not have a lot in common with the original Nomade. You get a little tiny bit that mirabelle element to it, and a little bit of the oak moss, but it's super toned down in this. And it definitely has a beachy vibe to it. Some people were saying that it didn't last very long on them. I found that I sprayed it, there was no tomorrow, but it lasted just fine, 4 or 5 hours, pretty average. But this is, it's a little bit sweet. It definitely leans more feminine than regular Nomade or Nomade Absolute. I do not have I have the regular and I have the Absolute. I do not have the Eau de Toilette, but and I haven't smelled it in a long time. But this is my kind of fresh. And it's funny, I sprayed this on right before I got in the car with my mom recently. And within a few seconds, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good. You smell so fresh and clean." But I usually do not like fresh, clean fragrances. But this is like, it does smell fresh and clean, but not in a soapy way, not in like a shower gel or shampoo type of way, because I hate that. But it has a very nice natural vibe to it. You definitely get the freesia and the jasmine in this, so it's definitely floral, but you do get the sweetness from the dates and the mirabelle. And you know what? I can smell a little of the vanilla. So it's sweet, it's light, it's very, very summery. It doesn't have coconut, but it almost has like a nuance of a coconutty vibe. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful. So I love this. So that is Nomade, Chloe Nomade, Naturelle, Eau de Parfum. And I mean, I think you can get this in England very readily. I think you can get it in Canada, but not here. And they of course even use like recycled paper and everything for the packaging, so it's very environmentally friendly. Okay, so that's that one that I got from eBay. And then the next one I was really excited about because I'm a big Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance fan. And when I saw this was coming out, I guess it was like back in the winter, maybe. I was like, oh my gosh. So this is Scandal Gold. I've gone through this before, but everyone says like Scandal. I live in Philly area and we say Scandal. Scandal. That's what it is. So Scandal Gold. Okay. And this, I guess, was initially released in the Middle East, but now it is available in other places. So it has a black velvety box and gold. Black and gold is pretty much my favorite color combo of all time. So I was like super excited about that. So I love, oh my God. I almost, okay. Well, now I just sprayed a whole bunch because I kept it from falling on the floor. Whoo! Okay, this is a strong one. I mean, Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances are normally strong. That's one of the reasons why I like them, because you know me. I like my fragrance to enter a room before I do. So this is the bottle. It is so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, well, yeah. Woo! Okay. So this is definitely not for this time of year. I will tell you that. This is not a summer fragrance by any way, shape, or form. But I cannot wait to wear this in the fall and winter. So this is strong. Okay. Just start with that. This is freaking strong. And it doesn't really, I mean, I would never think that this was a Scandal flanker if I just smelled this blindly. I would never, ever, ever classify it as that. It really does not have much to do, according to me, doesn't really smell much like the original Scandal at all. So this one has top notes of honey, saffron, and cardamom. I get that saffron like nobody's business. And mid notes are cypriot oil, rose, and jasmine sambac. And the base is leather, sandalwood, and patchouli. I get an oud in this. This is a very oudy, even though it doesn't say like oud. This is if you like all of those Middle Eastern rose oud fragrances, I feel like there's like a billion of them out there, either from like niche houses all the way down to like, the dupe ones you can get on Amazon or whatever of Middle Eastern fragrances. I mean, it's good quality, but it's not necessarily groundbreaking in that you can find a scent profile like this elsewhere. But the bottle I love gold. I'm like, Austin Powers Gold member where he's like, I love gold. That's me. I just love yellow gold. So I just had to. It is strong. Now, I guess the different element to this is you do get like leather This is unisex totally. I don't really get the honey, to be honest. Much. I mean, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I would say if you do not like really strong Middle Eastern scent profiles, you should probably not get this. Yeah. I happen to love it though. It is very strong. It is very Middle Eastern. I love Middle Eastern fragrances. And yeah, I mean it does have some sweetness to it, but it's not the type of sweet that's in the other Scandals. Now, of course, they have a new one, the Scandal Le Parfum in the red bottle that I'm like dying for. But of course, not available here. Why would it be? Why would it be? Anyway, okay, so that was Scandal Gold. Now, the last one, strangely, I think might be my favorite of the three, and it was the cheapest. It wasn't cheap at first on eBay, because back a few months ago, when I saw that came out, I think it was like 60 some dollars on eBay, and I was like, for a celebrity fragrance, I don't think so. But then I recently found it for like 27, and that is Britney Spears Electric Fantasy for soft packaging. Love. Okay. Well, look at this bottle. It is like this really cool pink and purple ombre situation. So Electric Fantasy has top notes of passion fruit and pink pepper. Mid notes are heliotrope and jasmine. And the base notes are benzoin and ambroxan. And that's what really intrigued me. Once something has benzoin in it, just sign me up. Okay. So I'm going to be so bold as to say, this is like by far my favorite fantasy of all of them. Like, hands down, I freaking love this. Oh my God, it's so good. You get that passion fruit. Let me get the notes again. You get the passion fruit like right off the top. So it is very summery, but it's not juvenile. Like, it's fruity, but it's not, it's almost kind of like, I'm not saying that they're like dupes or anything, but what it reminds me of is the Alice Brooklyn, the super fruit, one that came out. It's like that kind of where it's super fruity and tropical, but it's not it has like just enough in it to not be juvenile, but you get that jasmine, and I do love jasmine. I know it's being like used all over the place right now, but I'm not that mad about it because I love jasmine. But it's balanced really well with the fruits. And then you do get the benzoin and the ambroxan, in the dry down. Longevity is decent on this. And it just smells so good. Like, it is sweet. It is sweet and fruity, but it has that depth under it. But it's not to the point of being like a fruit patchouli. It doesn't have patchouli in it. So it's, I don't know. It's just really, but it does have the pink pepper. So again, that makes it a little bit more mature, but this one is a winner. So this was the cheapest one of the group and probably my favorite. So there you go. Those are the fragrances that I recently got on eBay because they were not available in the United States. So if you're one of my fellow US fragrance gals, what are some fragrances that you've been wanting to try that are not available here yet? Or what are you like frustrated trying to track down? Let me know. Again, I'm on the hunt for Olympia Solar when it's not, super overpriced. And I'm also on the hunt for the Narciso Rodriguez, the crystal one. And then there's a new flanker of Monguerlon Monguerlon L'Essence, and don't see that anywhere, accessible either. So if you guys have the inside scoop where I can get those, please let me know. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would truly appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.